Happy Friday, Westfield. I'm Lainey.
And I'm Alana, and this is your Rocktv announcements. Registration for the IUPUI Computer Science Competition in March 11th opens Thursday, January 21st at 4 p.m. Any student has passed the AP Computer Science A exam is invited to attend. See Ms. Padel with any questions. Next Tuesday, January 26th, you can support the WHS cheerleaders by eating at the Big Hoffers. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now here's this week's Teacher Spotlight.
There must be something in the water. And there must be something that you done.
I'm here with Mr. Bousman, getting to know him a little better. What are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies? I like to play basketball. I like to play cards. I like to exercise, but not too much. I'm weak like that.
Where did you attend college?
I went to Ball State University for my undergrad, and then I went to Indiana Wesleyan for my master's.
Did you play any sports in high school or college?
I did not play any sports in college. I did play basketball, football, and ran track in high school.
And what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Oh, it depends on the genre. Shawshank Redemption. Favorite drama, comedy has to be Ace Ventura.
Tell me about your family.
About my family. I am married. Been married 20 years. I have two sons. Zach, who graduated last year, is going to IU, and then Ethan, who is a sophomore here at Westville.
What impulsed you to become a teacher?
Probably a couple of things. I have an aunt and uncle who were teachers their entire lives. Taught for both of them over 30 years. And then I just had a couple of teachers when I was in school who really influenced me and seemed like something I would enjoy doing.
Is this your favorite year for apes?
Of course it's my favorite year for apes. I mean, I've got Maya in my class, so it has to be.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, what's up? I'm Pat B.
And I'm Austin.
Today we'll talk about the NFC Championship game. Austin, who you got?
I got Arizona beating Carolina in a really close game. I really want to see Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald be able to take that team to the Super Bowl. There's a little bit of magic with them too. I know Carolina is obviously the better team, but the way they played, just the way they were so enthusiastic against Green Bay, especially in overtime, and they got that game over with quickly, I think they can pull off the upset.
Well, see, I have Carolina, and here's why. This last game against Seattle proved to me that Carolina is a team that is almost unstoppable. I mean, did you watch that first half where they just put up 31 points on defending, well, two-time visiting Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl. Next, we'll be covering the AFC Championship game. Who do you got?
I do have New England, although I hate to say it. I really would like to see Denver in it, but just Peyton Manning just hobbling along to the finish line now, and if that defense can find a way to stop Brady in the first half, then I could see Denver having a pretty good shot, but that offense for Denver is just not good at all.
Yeah, they've been struggling this season. It's not been good. I don't know what to say about that Denver offense. I mean, I had Peyton Manning in my fantasy team, and he just didn't put up points. average like 6 points a week. So it's like
A lot of inconsistency with that Denver O. But if the defense can get a couple stops, keep it close, I think Denver could pull it off. But I mean, that's a big if, so I have to go with New England.
yeah, same here. Thanks, Westfield. This is P.
This is A.
Signing off.
Attention pep band, you will be playing a Saturday afternoon's basketball game. Meet in the band area between 12 o'clock to 12:15 and wear your pep band shirt. Any student needing service hours, please consider becoming a part of Helping Hands tutoring program at Cary Ridge, Oak Trace, and Washington Woods. For more information, see Mr. Ewing in 1444.
In 1985, Stephen Avery was wrongfully convicted of a brutal sexual assault, which is where his story begins. Avery, a resident of Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, was a well-known troublemaker in his hometown. The Manitowoc police had a special hatred for Avery and his family. Although evidence pointed to another man, the district attorney was committed to putting Avery behind bars. Avery then spent 18 years of his life in prison as an innocent man, while the felon ran free and committed 2 other sexual assaults.
2001, technical advances in DNA testing were able to prove Avery's innocence. Upon exoneration in 2003, Avery went back to normal life and filed a $36 million lawsuit against Manitowoc County. During the trial, a woman, Teresa Halbach, went missing and local law enforcement immediately assumed that Stephen Avery was at fault. The police, with the consent from Avery, searched his property and found nothing. Mysteriously, they then returned to his residence a few days later and discovered evidence. Avery and his nephew, Brandon Dassey, were then arrested for the murder of Teresa Halbach.
This 10-part Netflix series is a part of the story of Stephen Avery in the attempt to prove his innocence by providing information supporting a claim that the police planted the evidence in his home. This series is a brain game all in itself, and if you really listen, it'll get you thinking.
Corruption in our justice system is under a magnifying glass as they document the whole case. If you enjoy documentaries, crime shows, and good mystery, well then Making a Murderer is for you.
That's all for your announcements. Have a great weekend, Westfield.